very much, Josie. Umpire comes in, balls it up goes Wall. Wall's the big punch forward, running onto the ball with his teammate was Chen. Snatched out of his hand, picked up by Mountway. Stone gets front position in the back line there, running onto it, hand pass out the back. Looks like Atwood picks up the ball, hugs the boundary line, and it'll beat the boundary line. Big fella Laxton, up they go. The ball's thrown in, great throw in by the boundary umpire. Laxton at the back. Caps it down forward, picked up by his teammate at Remington. He's wrapped up a tackle, running onto the ball for Southern Dragons. Oh, he dropped that. Umpire said playing was Lou. Picked up by Big Shorts, Kafiso drives it forward, down to the right forward pocket, running onto his Goff. Wrapped up in the tackle then was Ewan. He's nearly flung over the fence. Ball's hugging the badge, they paddled it backwards. Wrapped up in the tackle then also was Jeffries. Handball's over the top, but it's going to go out of bounds. Right forward pocket, quickly to run on the boundary line.
Starting bench for the third term for Mount Waverley. We've got Keaton Tribe, Randy Newman, Sam Taunt and Chris O'Brien. Boys, back to you.
James Reed throws the ball back in now. Coming over the back down, that time was Bun Eppy. He couldn't get a tap back, comes down to Andrew Doe. He clears the ball quickly out of the back line for the Dragons. Right into open space. Who's leading in the race? This time it's Peter Newham. Will he get there first? He does. But he
does battle with Walls. Up they go. And it's punched by Laxton. Picked up by his teammate in Newman. Newman's handball's quickly out the back to Wilkin. Wilkin drives into the forward line, goes over towards the left forward pocket. Up they go. Wilkin will do battle with Zelensky. And it's a free kick will go to Zelensky. He pushed out of the contest.
The Yap now looking for a target. Sends the ball out long across the wing. Who's there? John Jordan goes up from the man lines. Takes a strong overhead mark. He'll look to play on quickly now, and he does so. Switches play. Good kick. Finds Chris Jeffries out there. Right in front of us here in the commentary box. Who's going to provide the option for Jeffries? He looks forward. He looks long. Goff is there. He's a target. Zelensky right there. Goff at the back. He's taking the overhead mark. James Goff. Good work of the boy. Just led them to bring them back within a goal and bring them right back within this game. Very important kick for Goff. Of course, going right to left. Needs to aim it to the right goalpost now. Big left foot kick his eyes away. Looks good. Umpire does not move. He's kicked the goal, James Goff. The Mount Lions have the first goal of this third quarter. They now trail 8-6-54 the Dragons, 7-6-48 the Mount Lions. Big comes in to throw it up. It'll be Walls up against Laxton, the big fella Laxton. Big tap out by Laxton, down to Wilkin, runs onto it. All players overrun the ball. Ducky's head down was Barnaby. Ball, umpire says play on, ball's in dispute. On the centre wing, far side, umpire will come in and he'll ball it up. A lot of numbers around the ball here. You've got Wilkin on the ball, you've got Laxton on the ball, but Wilkin, as we know, is a very mobile ruckman. Up they go. Laxton gets a tap down again. Kafiso tries to barge his way through. Overrunning the ball then was his teammate in Newman. Handballs at the back. Dragons are in here. If they can pick it up, they do so. Rounder, quick kick down to full forward. Punched away. Great hands. Picked up by Remington. Handballs backwards. Finds his teammate in Coleman. Good teamwork by Mount Waverley. Backline under pressure. Good strong mark in defence. A weight line defence there. And that player is Atwood. Atwood, good strong mark. He's been good all day. Short kick is accurate. Finds his teammate down there in Michael Dennis. He is that centre back for the Man Lions. Plays on quickly. He's got a teammate all up on his open. It's Jared Wilkin. Oh, good attempt to mark at the back by Doe for the Dragons. His handball's okay. Tries to find a way that does so. Wilkin on his tail though. Pushes the kick the ball. Oh, good mark by Yap. Short kick. He's taking the mark right on the 50-metre line for the Dragons. Probably about 40-degree angle, and he's with the wind going against him. You wouldn't think he'd be looking to score from this range. Plays on quickly now. Good long kick by Jason Yap. Not a bad looking effort. Oh, and tap through from behind.
Bring the ball back in from defence. Looking up, looks like he's going to kick long. No, he's looking for teammates. Comes out to the centre wing. Up they go. Good hands there, but spoiled then was Coleman. The umpire's actually paid a free kick over the shoulder, and that free kick will go to Chris Coleman. Be on the centre wing commentary side as he pushes back off the mark, looking for a lead. Goff signalling for a long. Kicks down towards now. Shocking kick by Colin. Finds his teammate in there. In they go. Oh, Yap's wrapped up in the tackle. At the back, running onto it is Barnaby. He's also wrapped up in the tackle. The umpire said that's a great tackle. I'll reward that with a free kick, dropping the ball. It'll be taken by Jason Yap, who plays on, switches play to the fat side of the ground. But big, strong mark by Laxton. Right smack in the middle of the ground. Plays on quickly, looks up, kicks long towards half full flank, and on the lead, great lead out there by Fowler. Fowler turns quickly, skies it high, looking for Goff, is painted back. A great strong mark in defence by Kiev.
And Kiev is punted right on the last line of defence for the Dragons. His kick is long, sends it out of the back line. Who's going up there? Up they go. Oh! He's taking the spectacular grab.
Walker then.
Oh, fantastic effort of Mark. He plays on quickly now. Moves the ball up there. Oh no, it's been brought back. Not quite sure why, but oh, what a mark. 3 or 4 of them went up, and it's absolutely fantastic by Andrew Doe. Quickly to Jason. Doe now take his kick, sends the ball along, looking up there. Oh, Stone takes a good overhead mark. Right on the wing.
Good strong mark by Stone, pushes back off the mark. Play on, says the umpire, kicks low, smart and good defence mark then by Daniel Pearce. He pushes back, looks up ahead, lifts his eyes. In the middle there, he's got players out this side. Will he switch play? No, he doesn't. He goes long down the wing. Coach decided a good mark by Annabelle. Big fella there, pushes back, handballs quickly to Yap, who runs past, calls for it. Switches play back towards the middle of the ground. Kobayashi over his head to run onto it. No. Kifiso, no, it's going to be the Southern Dragons player. That player is Doe. Well done to him. And it's great defence work by the Mount Waverley Footy Club. He's got players and numbers out here running to the opposite side of the ground, and he'll beat him over the line. He's tried to keep it in, and that player was Stacey, but it's too much on that. And he goes out of bounds, centre wing.
Umpire Rainey throws the ball back in now. Loves Laxton up against Annabelle. And tapped one by Annabelle straight into the hands of Rueda, who just dribbles the ball on, tries to get it. Comes down to Constantino for the Mountain Lions. He's all wrapped up. Going to get a ball up right in the middle of the ground a little bit, but eventually call him back in. Umpire Johnson to throw the ball up now. It's Laxton up against Annabelle. Laxton wants to tap down. Kifiso ran past it. Comes down to Rueda. His kick is long, looking for Stone. He's going to get there in time. He does, but pushed over the line by Coleman. Overthrow, boundary throw on left half forward flank. No, it's a free kick. It's going to go to Stone for that push in the back. Stone plays on now. Might have been touched off the mark. Comes down to John Jordan. He's been paid the mark on the last side of defence.
Jordan switches play, goes out, finds a teammate, Applet on his own, wants to play on, does so, kicks short, finds Remington, needs to mark it, doesn't, spoiled by Lou, goes to ground, numbers around the ball here, in goes Atwood, trying to make amends for his poor kick, umpire will come in and he'll throw it. It'll be Laxton to do battle in the ruck. It looks like it'll be Annabelle. Up goes Laxton, the big fella taps it over the back, goes out, picked up now by Lou goes to ground, throws his ball's in dispute, goes into the half-forward flank.
And it's going to be umpire Johnson to throw the ball back up. Laxton up against Annabelle. Laxton wins a tap down, tries to find teammate, does so in big shots Confeso. He's ripped off the ball though, comes out to John Jordan. He's just tackled immediately. And umpire calls play on now. Ball was trying to come out, just letting the play go. Good call by umpire Johnson. And comes outside now to Lou. He couldn't quite get a hold of it. Big shots Confeso gets a handball.
Thanks very much. As Laxton gets the ball down, tap down to Remington, who hugs the boundary line. The ball will beat all players on the far wing out of bounds. Yes, you're right there, JC. Very good pick up there. Jason Yap's just like a sheepdog around the back of the packs. Umpire throws it in as Laxton comes to throw it up against Paveski. Paveski gets front position. Yap, the player mentioned, gets a quick handball to the wrong player. Picked up then by Jeffries. Drives the ball forward. Where's the big fella? To Kiev. Handball out the back to his brother and Chris Jeffries. Handball over the top. Players run onto it, hugging the boundary line. And it'll beat all players. It'll be out of bounds in the left half forward pocket for Mount Waverley.
And good work by Mount Waverley, just moving the ball a little bit more quickly now, just trying to get the next score on the board. Boundary umpire throws the ball in now. Wilkin up against Annabelle. Wilkin held there, no free kick paid. And good work by Wilkin on the follow-up effort. Ball comes down now to Confeso. Confeso handball to Stacey. His kick is smothered though by Yap. Stacey, good work by Yap on the second effort. Gathers the ball. And he has won a free kick for a high tackle. Good there, Alan. It is Ewan, the first gamer in the side today. His kick is good.
Forward goes into the 450 up the back of the pack. The players punch the ball down, but only played to Rover. Probably was Taunt's left foot kick towards the goals. Or I might just go out of bounds. Left forward pocket for Goff signaling. You should have sent it towards. Kev looks up. They're going to hug the boundary line. It's the way to go, son. Go to the boundary line. Although the boundary line's your friend. Does so. Good looking kick against the win up the back. But big fella Laxton takes a strong mark. Strong hands.
Good strong mark overhead by Ross Laxton now. He's been okay here in this game. He's provided a good second ruck option for the Mountain Lions. His kick is long to the blind. Goff on the lead. Takes the strong mark in front of his body. And he's taking the mark. He will line up down there from about 30 metres out. Very acute angle though, but he'll line up for his fourth. We know how good a kick he can be, but there's a good work by Laxton and a spearing pass by the big fella to Goff, and he walks in now. He lines up for his fourth goal of the game. 7 points the margin it is. Kick is on its way. Not a bad looking effort by James Goff. Oh, just
plays on, wants to drive along the boundary line, does so, goes out towards the other wing, plays up, Remington's down the ground, picked up by Doe, wraps up the opponent, Remington's wrapped up at the ball, umpire says play on, out the back comes Doe, Doe kicks towards his teammate, and that teammate is Chen handballs to the running player, and Clappers and dodges and weaves, the big green boost too much. He's got no play on, says the umpire, picked up by Lau. Lau's also wrapped up in the tackle, a lot of pressure out there, numbers around the ball, umpire says, Clappers tries to pedal out, finds a free kick, and Classo lifts his eyes on the leader, Stone strong, good hands. Half forward flank for the Dragons, wants to play on quickly, does so, lifts his eyes, kicks towards the hot spot, 3 against 2. At the back is Remington, running onto the ball, he can try to get the hand pass out, wrapped up in the tackle, umpire says it's mine, I'll ball it up right in.
This very, very big opportunity. Wilkin up against Stone in the ruck, Wilkin with the tap down straight into the hands of Jordan. His handball's pulled up, checks out kick, there is a goal. Just trying to see who the player was, couldn't quite see that, because the poor handball, I think it's Tommy Clappers. His right foot check side kick has gone through for a goal. Was it Newen? It was one of those boys, I think it's Newen, right check side kick was straight through the middle.
As the umpire comes in, balls up, and Wilkin to do battle with Walls, and no one gets a tap out there. Running onto it then was the player mentioned, Newen. Quick hands, finds his teammate in Chen. Chen drives the ball forward over the top of his teammate in Suwon. Running towards the goal line, will it beat him over or just rush through for one behind for the Southern Dragons?
And it's going to be filed to bring the ball back in quickly now. Lots of team out there, and good work by Tommy Clappers to defend the spoil. Nico to throw the ball back in now. It's going to be Wilkin up against Walls. Wilkin wins the tap down straight into the hands of his teammate down there in Tribe. Tribe gets a handball to the back to Atwood, back to Tribe. Kick is poor, and over to Jason Yap. Yap to take the ball right in front of us here in the commentary box. Looking for an option out forward. Who's going to provide one? Stone's all on his own if you can see him. Says to play on, dodges his opponent down there. Oh, he's tackled down there. He'll get on the ball. Did too much there, Jason Yap. And this free kick is going to go down there to Taunt.
Taunt plays on quickly, kicks the ball, finds it, wants to move on to the big Goff, comes barging through, was Laxton, hugs towards the boundary line. Oh, that was cool. Hyde throws the ball in, Laxton up against Walls. Walls gets a tap down, Laxton tries, barging his way through then, was Tran. And the umpire says, I'll ball up. Centre wing commentary side, right in front of the commentary box here. We've got a game on our hands here, we've got a huge crowd. Umpire throws up, Laxton up against Walls. Laxton gets a smart tap out to his teammate, who's wrapped up in the tackle, picked up by Kobayashi. His quick hands, handballs backwards to his teammate in Tran. Tran kicks it to the half-forward flank, plays, running onto his Clappers, too high, yes, and Clappers will take the free kick, half-forward flank.
Clappers plays on immediately, tackled by Wilkin, gets a handball off Walls, there, he's tackled though, Yap all in the back, too high on his opponent, in Santor, and he's won the free kick. A bit too high on that occasion was Jason Yap, and it's going to be Taunt to win the free kick on the back flank. Needs to move the ball quickly. Just umpire John, just telling players to give him some space as Taunt plays on quickly, finds a teammate up the ground down there, and it's Keaton Tribe. He plays on quickly, looking long for Goff. He comes at the back. Oh, drops the easy mark. Comes down to Laxton. Laxton, quick handball off. Who's it going to go to? It's ineffective. Comes down to Constantino. Left foot snap. Goal! He's picked one. That one's still in this game.
He'll ball it up. It'll be Wilkin up against Walls. Walls gets a big tap down towards his teammate. Running onto the ball was Chen. Wrapped up and tackled. Dodges and handballs out quickly to his teammate in Newen. Newen quick kick down. Looking, Stone picks it up off the rebound. Goes towards the boundary line. Stone's going up. Third man up. Wilkin gets a tap down. Running onto the ball is Chen. Chen handballs backwards. Finds a teammate in Doe. Doe's quick kick up. Nobody home. Oh, running on the side there. Great play by Liao. Liao from the side. Looks like he might have hurt his ankle there a bit. Pushes back off the mark. Going to move it along. Umpire shows him where the mark is. He's approximately 45 metres out, kicking against a good breeze. Excuse me. As Liao lines him up, 40 metres out. Kicks on the way. Looks good off the birds, sort of floating towards. Oh, goes high then. Was his teammate in Doe. And then back is Liao. Liao's a snapshot for goal. Great goal by Liao. Left foot snap. Blue. Read the play well. He crumbed the pack like a rover and left the snap over his shoulder, over to Rowan on the boundary line.
He has absolutely ripped that out of his arms, and it's Ben Lou. Someone call the police because there's just been a theft.
And we can see Andrew Lau just run straight off the ground after that kick.
As they do when they kick a goal, they go off.
To throw the ball up now. Wilkin up against Walls. Walls wins a tap down convincingly, but only into the hands of Jordan. He's dispossessed, come down to Peter Newen. He sends the ball long. Who's up there? Oh, good spot at the back. No mark paid. Comes back down there to say left foot snap. Oh, just not even close. One behind down there for the Southern Dragons. 10-9-69 rather. Man, Waverley, 8-7-55. Ball brought back into play. Oh, good marking attempt down there by Tribe. Comes down to Chris Jeffries now. His kick clears the back line for the Mount Waverley side. Yap is leads in the race now. He picks the ball up now. Good gather by Jason Yap. He's chased though by Torrance. Couldn't quite get there though. Yap, good kick up the ring. Michael's spoiled there by Chen. He gathers the ball now. Takes a bounce. Rifle kick is high and long and not very good over the boundary line for a boundary throw-in. Right half forward playing, beat everyone. Wasn't a very good kick by Chen on that occasion.
Walls gets a tap down, goes to ground, running onto the ball is Liao. Handballs backwards, finds Stone. Can he do something here? Short passes on, kicks it to Sawan. Sawan, can he gather the ball? No. Put your head over the ball. Sawan picked up, great pick up. And hand pass by Jeffries onto the centre wing. Players running onto it. Here's Tran. Tran's on top of the tackle. He passes it to his teammate Clappers. Clappers goes in towards the centre. Overrunning the ball was Newen. Diving in there, should be a free kick, was Newman. Too high, centre wing, front of the commentary box, pushes back. Randy Newman, what can he do? Looking for the big fella Goff. Big left foot kick with the wind behind him, kicks down towards there. Goff comes out, but a great mark by Yap. No, it's a free kick. Umpire's picking this. Mount Waverley really do need to get a goal on the board here. He's kicked one already this afternoon, not mucking around. Cameron Kirk comes in. Kicks on the way, high, towards the goal square, just drifting off to the left of the goals, to the cheers of the Southern 56, trailing Southern Dragons 10-9-69.
Kiep's bring the ball back in for the Dragons, and he does so. Big booming kick out there, couldn't find Tim out there, running onto his walls, he couldn't get there. Torn picks up for the Lions, but his handball's ineffective. Yap runs onto it, intercepts it, dodges one, takes a bounce, quick handball over the top to Doe. Handball, no, decides to kick it on that occasion, and good save kick, finds a way up. He's taking the strong overhead mark now, plays on quickly. Who's up there? Sang, couldn't quite get there on that occasion now, picks up the ball in the second effort. Handball off to Clappers, he dodges one, rifle kick, on its way, Tommy Clappers, he kicked it down! And that's the Southern Dragons. Another goal for the Southern Dragons now, his second goal for the day, Tommy Clappers. They now lead by 18 points. Here in this third quarter now, 19 points here in this third quarter now, 11-9-75 to 8-8-56, and just good
That was
work.
a huge goal.
That was a huge goal for the Dragons. And, they just ran hard, and good work by Saint to get the handball to Clappers, and he just produced a beauty.
The Walls to do battle. Laxton in the centre bounce. Umpire comes in, throws it up. Up it goes. The big fella Laxton gets a tap down, having a great game. Taps it down to his teammate Newman. He kicks long towards his hot spot. Kicking off the ground then was Kiev. Kiev kicks the ball, follows it up for a second effort, picks it up. Oh, too high. The umpire agrees it's too high to be a free kick to the halfback flank. And there's the three-quarter time siren.